Sword.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NGS Division D. I'm joined today by my real-life brother, Casey. He's going to be co-casting.
How's it going?
How's it going, ladies and gents? We are just getting set up here in the lobby. We've got the Nexus Terds going up against Pigeon Stitches.
These are two teams out of Div D West.
It looks like we're just waiting on one player here. We can show the, we do have the actual ban and pick order right here. It came with Nexus Terds banning out Altric Pass, Pigeon Stitches banning out Dragonshire, and the Terds won the coin toss, so they are taking Towers of Doom.
Towers of Doom. I think you're a big fan of this map, right?
Yeah, personally, it's one of my favorites to watch, maybe not play.
I do not like to play it.
Looks like we're just waiting on one player here.
I think some are on the wrong side.
Who needs to be moved?
You have the team list, right?
Yeah, I have the team list up. Zama and NRG with me and Def. So, okay. NRG. Okay. You with Pigeon Stitches. Killer Fry. So Pigeon Stitches is going to be team 2 here. So Black and Avon is going to swap with me and Def.
Just use the team list. So we've got Rot Husk, NRG, Mono 77.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold on. Let me switch Black and Avon, and then who else doesn't match?
Okay,
Deaf Child area.
Deaf Child area
with
Samantha. Deaf Child area. Swap with Samantha.
Boom.
Okay, looks like we are about ready to do it. Got the teams on the correct sides.
Yep.
And I think
okay, we're good
ready
now.
to start.
3 ban. First team draft. First draft team is 2. Can we get ready mode to F's?
First come, first serve.
Mode. First come, first serve. With tournament mode. Tournament draft. Good. First draft team, team 2. Alrighty, we're gonna jump right into this very soon here. Thank you guys for joining us and being patient as I attempt my first official NGS cast. And we have confirmation from both teams. So let's hop into the draft here.
Here we go. So Mark, have you done any scouting on these teams? You know what heroes they like to play, or
I've got some ideas. I definitely have a couple ideas floating around for the Nexus Terds, a known kind of sister team, but don't want to reveal those quite yet. And in Pigeon Stitches, we've I know they've been around at least for last NGS season. We actually played against them a couple of times.
Yeah, I've heard their name mentioned and seen it in the Discord a lot.
And right now, this new NGS season, they have split up the divisions East and West. So we are watching some West Coast games here.
KT ban.
Yeah, so we have, let's see, Pigeon Stitches banning out Raynor and Johanna. And the Nexus Terds taking out Kalphos, and then what is it gonna be?
I want to say they're getting rid of the tank. Oh, Asmo.
Asmo, they don't want to see those dunks or those nipple rings. Get them out of here. Best loser, thank you for the bits and welcome.
Pretty fast Jaina pickup right there.
Yeah, I would say that's an instant lock. We got Death Child area going to be taking Jaina away. And the Nexus Turds are getting 2 picks here. What's it going to be? Last series, we saw them run Murky in both games. And they 2-0'd their opponent. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a cheeky Murky play.
I would love to see the Murky.
Guide my path.
ETZ Karazim.
Okay. So Karazim, obviously not especially common these days as a support. I think he's definitely has a lot of potential, very strong. The 7-sided strike could do some work. And meanwhile, Varian and Anumbarak getting picked up by Pigeon Stitches.
Right now, I'm a big fan of the Pigeon Stitches draft.
Oh yeah, you like their draft?
I like the lockdown. I like the burst. I did just play Towers of Doom in Team League before this on Jaina, and we won.
Okay.
So I think it's a good omen.
Ooh.
Good omen for Pigeon Stitches.
That's
Morales.
kind of a spicy ban there.
Yeah,
We got
a little cheeky ban, I think.
I don't know if that comes from some scouting, perhaps. Maybe Pigeon Stitches is known for running Morales. Hey, and thank you guys.
Might be a sleeper medevac team.
Might be a sleeper medevac team. This could be a good medevac map, I suppose. And thank you guys so much for those subs.
One of my Atlas WoW gifting a tier 1 sub to Leo. Speaking of Atlas, he likes to go medevac on Morales. I think he needs to know that you don't want to land it in the lava wave, though.
All right, and now we've got Vala coming out as a ban from Pigeon Stitches.
The wait is over.
Vala. Wonder if that's targeted.
I will not be denied.
And then Goldaniel. He will not be
This is
denied.
interesting.
He's entering this game.
Giving him some pretty big wave clear.
Big wave clear on a map like this is very important to keep ahead of the
see-
lanes.
This is gonna be interesting because with the Anub Jaina, they've got a really good engaged burst. However, with the ETC Karazim Cassia, Gul'dan is also can set up some nice engages with a lot of burst.
Yeah, and it gets even scarier as
Ooh, the High Lord pick.
The High Lord is entered.
I am officially a bigger fan of Pigeon Stitch's draft.
Yeah, and thank you guys again so much for joining us. Very excited to be hosting an NGS official stream on my channel here. Something I've been meaning to do for a while, and our Tannis with the final pickup from Nexus Terds. So we do not see the Murky coming out, but
Not yet.
not yet, at least, not yet. And this is the best of 3 series. This is game 1. We're about to get into it on Towers of Doom, and
Should make for an exciting matchup.
definitely gonna be exciting. I am a
Wanna
little
see some
bit
big
worried.
team fights here.
Yeah, like you were commenting on the blow up in the initiation coming out from Pigeon Stitches. Of course, with the Anumbarak stuns, the Tyrande stuns, the Jaina burst,
Alarak,
and
telekinesis,
this
silence.
what is this variant gonna be? Is that Twin Blades?
I think he might just be standard variant.
Standard variant?
Traditional variant.
Traditional
yeah.
variant, yeah. Vanilla variant, Twin Blades.
But he is going up against the Gul'dan, so you know how that worked out for him.
Ooh, is that a little bit of a WoW lore drop?
A little lore.
Casey never played. Casey level 6 Troll Hunter,
Oh,
dropping some
level 6
spicy
Troll Hunter
lore.
named Casey.
And yeah, we're gonna kick into the game overlay right now.
Ooh, we've got some requests for rain on Gul'dan. I always thought that was the standard pick, so we'll see what happens.
All right, and Casey, do you want to introduce these turds? Okay, I'll introduce the turds. No problem. We've got Rothusk on Karazim, Zamfara on Cassia, Gul'dan, it's played by NRG, Mono 777 on ETC, and Masama on the Artanis.
5, 4, 3.
And then on the red side, looks like we're going to have Black and Avian playing Varian, Deaf Child area on Jaina, Slava on the Tyrande, Killer Fry on the Anub, and Fox on the High Lord.
Yeah, with this High Lord pick is going to be really interesting to see what talents he goes for, and he's doing the Extended Lightning.
Right. So we've got the red team, Pigeon Stitches. I think they're just trying to figure out the rotation here. Send just 2 bot, maybe hang around, try and get some Alarak.
Yeah, a little scuffle in the mid doesn't end up happening as the
Not certain what they're looking to go for here.
turds are splitting off right off the bat.
Yeah, it's
Some action up in the top
Interesting
lane
macro
here. Artanis with a big swap, getting Varian awful low, but it's not going to be enough.
back in the mid lane. We've got looks like Pigeon Stitches is running a 1-3-1, and it looks, I'm not certain if this is what the Nexus Terds were looking to do to match it, or if they're trying to rotate. They're a little indecisive.
Rothusk's going to go ahead and start that camp, but it's going to be scouted. So will Pigeon Stitches respond? Gul'dan almost getting caught out here.
Gul'dan is in trouble.
But a nice
Gonna
life
live.
drain to save him. Up in the top lane here, Varian is kind of losing this 1v1, almost falling. But it's not going to be enough. Meanwhile, the Pigeon Stitches secure that,
Pick up their right camp.
pick up the camp, and they're going to push in bottom lane.
And it looks like the Terds are going to match them and grab their camp.
Yep. Pretty standard play here.
So it looks like Stitches maybe looking to help escort that camp in, make sure they get full value on it. There they go, and maybe they're going to try to...
Ooh, and almost the lockdown coming out. Rothusk is falling awfully low, but he's going to get away. That is giving me some scary, scary thoughts about the future for the Terds. But let's see what they can do.
The altars will rise shortly, heroes. Be ready. You must capture them quickly.
Here's our first altar phase, of course. Like always, it's all 3 altars.
Based on how the team's been positioning so far, I'm curious to see how this first altar phase shakes out. Looks like they're just trying to establish some good lane pressure mid and then send 4 to contest at mid.
Yep, top laners are going to grab their own respective tribs, or towers. Here we go, Gul'dan not being able to rotate in here. Rothusk putting out a lot of damage.
Let the Gravekeeper know my power.
And now here comes the full 5 from each team.
Smash variant.
It's a Smash variant, ladies and gents.
And he's gone.
And he's dead. He's deleted. The Terds pick up the first kill of the game, first blood.
They voted
Going to
Smash
Terds.
variant off the island.
And
And
the
Anub is
counter
going
kill.
down. Ooh. High Lord might be in trouble.
It's a 2-for-1 so far. Terds might be
And-
securing this altar.
Looks like the Terds are going to go ahead and secure this, make it a 36-32 game.
like all the others.
Let's do a quick check on talents here and see how our questers are stacking up. Alarak is 2 out of 3 on his extended lightning at level 1, and 10 stacks on negatively charged. So definitely going for that E build.
Big fan of the E build.
Yeah, I don't really personally play a lot of Alarak myself. I definitely know his power after seeing Rich. And we have only 10 stacks on Uncooked Corruption, so he's a quarter of the way there.
Looks like Insight is about half done.
But the Terds, they smell something. Something's not right in the water. They're going for a camp invade. Going to push out Pigeon Stitches.
Oh, this is going to be a huge... Oh, and the Nub couldn't quite get on the point there.
Rodhusk is falling awfully low.
Karazim's going to be the first to go down.
Nice Lunar Flare coming in.
It looks like Pigeon Stitches is going to be safe to just defend this and shut down any value on the structures that the Terds would have gotten.
Yeah, they're just going to clear that off right away.
Go ahead and scout the opposing camp to make sure that they don't need to make a play there.
Once more,
And the Terds are going to go ahead and make a move on their camp.
We have the double altar phase coming up.
Nice look here. Terds are missing out on a good bit of experience as Stitches is getting a 3-lane soak.
That is a good point.
About a half-level lead from Stitches.
Ooh, Jaina is getting
big swap on
swapped
Jaina. Right into Cassia.
and deleted.
Not what you want to see.
You hate to see that if you're a Pigeon Stitches fan.
be swift.
Turret's getting aggressive here, trying to move in and poke that altar down. Will they be able to reach it?
Varian is in a bad spot.
Toronto's finished the channel.
Value here.
Gul'dan is awfully low. ETC is starting to fall as well.
High Lord. Coming in for a little flank, and Gul'dan's gonna fall. That's that E-Quest.
Pigeon Stitches picking up a kill. Ooh, very nice. Secure that altar phase. But we got another team fight going. Smash going on ETC.
Lots of damage going to that Artanis. He's down. Whoa.
Artanis has fallen. So that's a 2-0 kills
Karazim with a nice dash to live.
in favor of Pigeon Stitches. And they're closing in on 10.
They are about through 2/3 of the way to 10. Little spray in the top lane there.
Nub going off to secure this bottom wave. Trying to get his team 10.
And they're gonna have 10.
Yeah, on this map, I think it's generally favorable to push in the bottom lane just because of the 2 camps that spawn down there.
Want to go ahead and take a look at these ults?
Ooh, we should take a look at these ults for sure.
Okay, so Varian's gonna go ahead and pick up Shield Wall. Looks like he can get in there and be a little bit safer on his engages. Jaina is yet to choose. Tyrande is taking Shadow Stalk, a Nub with Cocoon, and then Alarak with Counter Strike. And it looks like Water Elemental is gonna be the play from Jaina.
And then on the side of the Terds are just picking up their ults as well. We've got Mosh Pit from ETC, Ball Lightning from Cassia, Horrify coming out from Gul'dan.
No rain. No rain. Sorry, chat.
No rain. Sorry about that, chat. I know Gul'dan is making a risky rotation, but he's going to get out.
Artanis and Karazim
Still holding their picks, yeah. Meanwhile, Terds are scooping up this top camp. But they have 2 members up here. It's going to be hard for them to get down in time.
Artanis will safely take that. And we'll begin to see the rotation.
The altars have risen.
Pigeon Stitches.
Pretty good for Pigeon Stitches at this mid. I'm not sure if Cassie's going to have the... Oh, and she misses.
Okay, Shadowstalk popped early. But the Pigeon Stitches do secure that altar. Now we just have the bottom one left.
Yep, 5 ults up for the Terds. 4 up for... 3 up now as Water Elemental comes out.
Webrack on ETC. Smash going out.
7-sided.
Terds are looking awfully low, but Varian might fall.
Big damage on Varian. And
But
he's
Mosh
down.
goes out and catches Tyrande.
Yeah, Tyrande is in the Mosh. Will she go down? She'll fall. Karazim with a nice dash. Ooh. Counter Strike is burned. No one triggers that, and he'll die.
Ooh, the High Lord has been slain, and he will come back in 20 seconds here.
So goes the Chain of Ascension. Am I right? Gul'dan.
Gul'dan also falling. This is turning into a little bit of a clown fiesta, but it should be pointed out there was a 3-for-1 in favor of Pigeon Stitches. But the more important thing is they secured both of those altars.
Artanis gonna go ahead and grab his bottom camp. Got Varian soaking top, where Terds missing out on a little bit of soak there. Also, Terds missing out on some soak mid.
Yeah, about to lose a full wave here.
Gul'dan is going to head top, it looks like, to address the Varian. Artanis picking up a little bit of that soak that's remaining in mid. Gets a big swap on the Alarak, but there were some minions to tank the shots for him.
The little 2-on-2 standoff here in the bottom lane as they try to push in those pumpkins.
Terds are looking to escort those pumpkins in. Jane is going to drop one of them. The other opponent Cold should probably.
And they're not going to get too much value here.
Shouldn't get any hits with these. And there we go.
Real quick before this altar phase, let's check in on some talents here. We have Gul'dan still sitting, not quite completed that Echo Corruption. It's going to be a really nice power spike if he can get that in soon.
Yeah, I'd like to see in this single altar phase, I'd like to see him hit some fat corruptions.
Some big fatty corruptions.
Okay, it looks like the Terds are positioned a little bit more in on the...
Gul'dan is falling. He's not out of position
not
here.
In great position here. And the Anub to come in and secure that kill. We got Ball Lightning is out. Shield Wall's popped. Shadowstalk is also popped.
There goes the
Cocoon is out on the Karazim. Elemental is out. It's gonna go down.
And there's the mosh, but will it be enough to save his team? His damage dealers are already falling and zoning out.
There goes down Karazim. Cassia will fall here. Oh, the telekinesis play.
Meanwhile, Pigeon Stitch is picking up another altar.
Alarak doing a little bit of work there with his questing buddy, aka the Keep.
Ooh, little tribute to Rich.
And Alarak is gonna go down.
ETC is falling there.
When you get a capable High Lord on your team, you never know what's gonna happen. They're just getting pushed and pulled and blown up.
Yeah, I'm not an Alarak player, but he does have the 3 out of 3 on that first quest. And I don't understand how the second quest works, but it's at 30.
It's unlimited.
Unlimited quest.
Unlimited stacking.
Gul'dan's still sitting at 29. ETC 16 out of 20 for Prog Rock. Karazim also has taken Insight at level 1, which is one of my personal favorite talents.
I'm a big Insight guy.
He's got to just get
fan.
that finished up there. Gonna give him quite a lot of extra healing output.
He should have that. Probably flipping this Keep, I'd say. He should get that done. 3 stacks left. Oh, unless he's killed by the Keep. Nice stash away.
We failed to point out, Pigeon Stitches did secure that altar down to defending it with their life. Trying to delay this out, wait for the next altar phase to spawn, hopefully get these pumpkins moving in as well.
Definitely looking for a little bit of pumpkin value here. They're going to commit Water Elemental. Ball Lightning's out.
Ooh, the Ball Lightning in the
Ball
fen. Jaina is falling off a low.
Big value. Gotta watch that clumping with Ball Lightning.
Meanwhile, Varian up in top lane secures his team 16. And now
I like this play from Varian a lot. Pigeon Stitches, how they split this.
Yeah, it's
using the tower as another teammate for him. And really just, I think they've gotten to burn a couple ults from the Terds, so hopefully make these points a little bit easier to secure. And it looks like the Terds are going to give bot as Varian tries to invade.
Ooh, Varian just so close to channeling that tribute. He's going to get collapsed on. He might fall here.
He may die for this.
He's getting a little bit of a... Oh, that is really unfortunate as Varian gets swapped to safety. And now he's going to channel his own altar. Meanwhile, Gul'dan does pick up one for the Terds. Oh, the Terds are awful low. They really need to be getting out at this point.
Yes, heroes. Let's see. Cocoon is out on Karazim. We'll see ETC fall. Nice fear to get away by Gul'dan. Fortunately, it's just used for his life. And
oh, I missed that one. Karazim's got deleted.
Smash Varian coming to do a little bit of work. Oh, and will we see? Nope. Fox has been on point with those telekinesis, both offensively and defensively.
Artanis getting himself into a little bit of trouble here with those swaps.
And we're going to go ahead and see Pigeon Stitches go pick up the boss. Easily secure that. What would you like to see them do at this point in the game? What play do you want to see maybe?
For the Terds? Or for Pigeon Stitches?
After taking that boss, what's your next move?
I mean, I kind of like the camp invade. Artanis is still down for 5 seconds. It's not going to get them too much value. It looks like that's maybe what they're going to move towards.
I almost like straight to top camp. push the top 4 when you've shown 2 bot.
Yeah, that was
force the Terds to respond and have to go top and put them away from themselves.
definitely another option. Is it too late? Oh, a Mosh comes out, but it's interrupted.
Big Mosh, big 7-sided. Ball
Balls are
lightning is
going.
out. Shield wall's popped. Second charge. ETC is gonna fall. We've got Cocoon out on the Cassia. She's out, but she's gonna fall. Surely Karazim will go down here as well. Oh, and the Gul'dan. Do we have a spike?
It's almost a full
Tyrande
team
stun?
wipe here for the Terds. And Pigeon
Yeah.
Stitch is looking to turn
Big
back
play.
that bottom altar.
Big play for Pigeon right there.
And I think this is going to be game here, Casey. We got another altar spawning. They're just about to flip this, and that's going to be
Right.
enough shots to secure it.
Destroy the fall.
We got death timers are... yeah. Surely this has to be the GG.
Was looking pretty good.
Oh, is the Pigeon
for-
Stitch's spray?
End to the Gravekeeper.
Let's take a look at some stats here.
And the GGs are flying.
The GGs are flown. And that's going to be the end of game 1, ladies and gents. It's going over to Pigeon Stitches.
Right.
So let's bring it back.
Definitely got some Alarak fans in the chat. Olby McWolby.
We're
and
gonna
Atlas.
head on over to the analyst desk. And wow, that was an exciting game.
Yeah.
The Alarak did end up topping the meters there with 49k hero
Yeah,
damage.
I mean, he can do that.
His questing buddies on Towers of Doom proved to be his best
The
friends.
nice thing about Towers of Doom is your questing buddies regen if they die. The fort and the Moonwell.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah,
I didn't even think of that.
Kill them, they kill them, they come back.
They come right back. We know Casey's maybe been watching some MVP Rich videos on YouTube.
Big Rich fan.
Big Rich fan. You heard it. You heard it first.
Huge Rich fan.
He's a huge Rich fan. But we're just going to be waiting here for this next lobby to get underway. And thank you guys so much for joining us once again in the biddies and the subs. Really appreciate those. And we're hoping to do more. We're hoping to do more casting. At least I plan on doing a lot more now that I have everything set up.
I'll be joining as often as Mark asks me.
Well, there we go.
And when I have a new power supply for my computer and it will turn on again, maybe I'll be doing some solo casting.
And we can hop on over real quick to the...
Let's go ahead and take a look here and see what we've got so far. So in that first one, we had the Nexus Terds. They banned first. They took Alterac Pass out. Pigeon Stitches responded with the Dragonshire ban. And then, as you saw, we took Towers of Doom, which went, thought, fairly cleanly to Pigeon Stitches.
It looks like we're going to be heading off to Towers of Doom here. And,
Shrines.
Or, sorry,
Shrines.
I'm so sorry. Shrines.
Shrines is the pick coming from Pigeon Stitches, I believe.
So, how does it... I should probably know this, but does the loser... Who picks? How does that work?
No, I think if whatever team gets to chooses to pick the map first, the team who didn't pick map first gets to pick second game. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and get the lobby set up here.
Just working on doing that. We have our players joining in.
Colby McWolby, nice to meet you as well. I think I may have seen you on Mark's stream in the past, or maybe in the Zombies Discord. Not sure. I see a lot of names flying around in there.
So, okay, I'm gonna need to bring the players' names up again.
Okay.
So Black Avian is...
So while Mark's doing this, like I said, we're just getting the lobby set up here, making sure we have all the right players on the right sides, and we move into it. So, how about chat? Any picks or bans that you want to see in this map? Any wombo combos? Any skins? Any talents? Throw some stuff at us.
Oh, this part is really difficult.
Yeah.
Deaf Child
This
area.
is where we try and look like we know what we're doing.
Sam. No. The Fry needs to be swapped with...
Okay, so we have all the players in the lobby. We're just going ahead and making sure we have everybody on the correct team, and we will be moving forward.
We got Zam, Mono, Energy, Masama, and Rot Husk. First draft team. So that's the first pick, right?
Okay, so just going through some first-time caster stuff, just making sure that we have the game mode set to give the team that should be getting first pick.
Yes, although I do play an NGS myself, I am never in charge of setting up the lobbies or anything like that.
Very rookie caster squad today.
We can hop into this. It's not really optimized, but team 2 is going to be the first draft team.
Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see. Winner has a choice banner pick. Loser decides map pick or first pick. Got it. Colby wants to see the Varian or the Alarak band out. Atlas wants Murky. No surprise there. Leo, I'm eating cookies right now, says Sexy Stitch's best skin.
Everything looks okay.
Genzi from Joe Zombie over in Livonia, just north of the Surefine. Ooh. Luke Skathar from NGS team Die for Vision wants to see Sonya on Shrines. Colby's also in support of Sonya or Ablaze.
Just waiting to hear from the Terds, see if they're ready for game 2, and I would love to see this go to the Terds. We can get a 3 match series. And
yeah, I really want to see a big game from the Terds here. I want to kind of see a stomping, to be honest.
All right, looks like we're going to start it up.
And here we go. We are heading to Infernal Shrines.
Pretty standard map pick. A lot of teams love playing on this map. And
it's a great map.
Yeah, I'd say it's one of the most, I'd say balanced or competitive or...
Yeah, I think it was Moist Weenus that made a great point on this, where he was saying this is the map that you go to if you just think that you can fight the other team better than they can fight you.
Definitely agree with that.
Pretty straightforward, big team fight, just essentially controlling a point. And really just how you position around it and how you prioritize your zoning and team fighting and also clearing the minions.
Hey Atlas, thank you so much for those biddies, dude. I hope you're having a good time.
Big
you're now
Atlas.
Cheerleader number 1, surpassing Arthana.
Uh-oh.
So thank you so much, Atlas.
Making it rain over there.
And we got our Jimmy ban.
Ooh.
No pepper here, just salt perhaps.
Looks like Nexus Terds might have just lost their ace in the hole.
Hey.
You know what I mean.
And the Terds gonna respect ban the Alarak.
Nice.
Get him out of there. They're not dealing with that hero in this second round.
I feel like that the High Lord just commands that kind of respect.
When you don't see him often, but when you see him and he's
Johanna ban.
a confident player, he can be very dominant, and the Terds are not going to want to deal with that.
I'm curious if this Johanna Rainer ban is targeted or after the result of some scouting, because those are the first 2 bans they had last match.
Okay.
I think they reversed the order. I think they went Johanna, Jimmy.
Yeah, those are 2 pretty strong heroes right now.
Yeah.
Johanna can be very hard to deal with.
Johanna on this map.
And a Kalthos ban. Okay.
Not surprising. I think their second time they banned Kalthos in the first round. Insta-lock Jaina.
There it is. Deathchild area showing his readiness, his prowess on that Dreadlord Jaina.
Deja vu here.
I mean, they don't have a reason to really change up much. They looks pretty dominant.
I'm a huge fan of Jaina on this map. Between her Blizzard and Cone of Cold.
Yeah.
Honestly, even her Q, can clear that wave really well.
Definitely
She can
a
rip
strong
the camps
hero.
Fast. Her wave clear is great to keep lane pressure up her to make a quick soak and return to the point. Alex.
Ooh, and this is interesting. Alex Straza and Leoric
looks
coming
like Leo on I'm eating cookies right now might get his wish for Team Thick Thighs.
Starting off thick indeed.
Starting off rather thick.
Now, Alex Straza is not especially common to see, at least in my leagues and my games, but I think she's still very strong, and especially the Dragon Queen can win you the objective here. You're almost forced to disengage. It's really hard to fight into that Dragon Queen.
Especially if she is at the point first. Ooh, there we go. Luke seeing his Sonya that he wants on there.
Sonya's coming out, and a number rock.
And up again.
I'd wager we're going to see...
solid choice.
Who would you be banning if you were the Terds right now? I'm thinking maybe Tyrande.
I'm looking at a healer. Yeah, probably I would say a Tyrande. Maybe. I mean, having not done any scouting, potentially Stukov can be a little annoying on this map.
Yep.
I feel like.
Yep, Stukov. I definitely would agree with that. And we do see the ban on Tyrande.
Not a bad ban. They seem to be. I don't recall seeing a ton of a nub Tyrande stun follow up. But the threat of it is definitely very scary.
Yeah, just the layering on those stuns. That's early on in the game.
Yep.
We like to run a lot of stuns.
Looking to make maybe a little risky camp invade to get that owl taken out of there. No
Good
vision
point.
across the map.
And Muradin. Okay, that's kind of an interesting ban. Maybe that's a result of scouting or perhaps a comfort pick for the tank player over on the Terds.
Yeah.
But what are we going to see?
What's going to come out here? I think I'd love to see a Garrosh. I don't think they're going to take him based on what
Interesting.
the Pigeon Stitches are showing. I just want to see Garrosh Blade.
I would love to see some Orphea come out here because it could combo really nicely.
PTSD.
Could combo very nicely with the Entomb, but we're not going to see it. It's just going to be Greymane and Lunara.
Okay.
Again, these could
Still
be comfort picks.
Yeah, I mean, with that Entomb, Greymane has a lot of ease to get in there and finish up a kill. Lunara, whether she goes Thorns or Leap, can have that isolated target and put damage on him pretty easily.
Yeah, I
safely.
do. I like Greymane here for the camp potential. This is a pretty strong camp map if you can utilize them properly.
And he's got great clear on the points.
And also, exactly.
Phoenix.
Great clear on the points. And Deckard.
Nice.
Ooh. Is that going to be a Deckard Pain?
He's not showing Deckard Pain, but it's not too late.
And Dibbles, the Lord of Terror, with the best skin for Dibbles in the game right there. It's my favorite one.
Let's see. Ooh, Atlas is a little bit sad to see no Ana picker ban.
No Ana picker ban yet.
Luke is loving it. The Sonya pick.
This is Division D here, so we always get to see some unique kind of heroes coming out, and maybe not always favoring the meta heroes. But
yeah, I'm very interested to watch this. I think looking at this, I'm assuming that both teams are going to play their comps effectively. I
kind of like the Terds draft here. I like the adjustments that they made.
At quick glance, I'm a big fan of Stitches, but the more I look at the Terds draft, I think it's just a team comp that I would love to see them just rip with.
Yeah, and let's kick it over to the in-game overlay and get into this match 2. Can the Terds match 2 best of 3 series? Can the Terds can they find a leg to stand on here and make a comeback?
Luke's saying he doesn't see a lot of Wombo to combo with Entomb. Not a lot of Wombo, but maybe they'll get a lot of burst in there.
Alright, you want to announce these Pigeon Stitches here?
Sure. So we're going to take a look at Pigeon Stitches. We have got Black and Avian on the Sonya, Fox on the Phoenix, keeping it with the Protoss. I like it. Killer Fry on a Noburak, Slava on Deckard, and Deaf Child area on the Jaina.
Over on the left side in the blue corner, we have Mono on Diablo, Rothusk playing Alex Straza, NRG with that juicy Janitor Leoric skin, Zamathar on Lunara, and Masama playing Greymane.
I love it. Chat, can we get some emotes for that Janitor Leoric skin?
Yeah, let's get some hype for Janitor Leoric.
I know Atlas is going crazy for Janitor Leoric right now.
We got both teams coming to the center for a little scuffle here.
Okay, Deckard roots out. He's going to grab 2. Deckard pick up. Scroll of Identify.
He did go for that quest.
What are your thoughts on the Deckard level 1? Played with Deckard today?
Yeah. So there's Field Study, which gives you the spell power boost if you hit 2 heroes. There's Skull of Identity, and then what's the third one?
Emerald or Sapphire?
One of the gems, yeah.
One of the colored gems.
Oh, it's Sapphire, I believe. The extra slow gem. I think Sapphire is probably the strongest pick. Not to say that...
Yeah, I think that's a great pick when your comms are on point and your team knows that it's what it does and that you have it and that you will be using it.
Yeah, not going to be a quick
match
match
follow
pick.
up on it? No.
But yeah, the like 70 or 80% movement speed nearly stops them in place.
Okay, so looks like we've got both teams going for pretty standard one man off, 4-man rotate bot, and both teams are going to go for a very early camp. At the 1 minute.
We should take a peek real quick up top lane as Black Avian almost falls on Sonya, but he does get out, and NRG is lurking his way back with that crab. Ooh, I like his synergy there.
Very fitting for Janitor Leoric, I feel like.
Being riding one of those creepy little crabs, yeah.
Very creepy.
We do see Pigeon Stitches moving down to pick up this siege.
Okay, so the Terds are going to go ahead and commit 4 to mid to just go ahead and take out that camp before it really... I mean, I don't even know if it made it through more than a full wave.
They're not going to get much value there.
It's interesting to see how those camps turned for them, because I feel like they were both slightly early in the taking. But
I think it's like definitely good to get those out of the way early. They do grant a nice experience boost,
sure.
But
yeah, maybe they're just looking for their XP more than their what they're getting in structures.
And this top lane scuffle, both pretty even here. Not too much going on.
Yep. General Leo is getting down pretty low through his mana. That's about a third of it. Okay, looks like Leo's gonna be going and using his tap. Sonya's used hers.
Terds might be missing a little experience here in the mid lane. As Lunara scrambles up to grab 2 out of those 7. And we have the first Shrine phase starting.
Be activated. Looks like the Terds are going to go ahead and get in position early on that. And
Energy's going to
Stitches
start it up.
is just looking to maybe get that last wave, or he's going to leave the last wave bot and rotate up into the fight. So we've got all 3 lanes are about even, so I'd say right now this is anybody's point.
Jaina is splitting off to clear that top lane.
Okay. So we have about a half a level lead on the side of Stitches. Jaina's going to try to buffer that a little bit, and then she's rotating
Root
back
coming out,
in.
Greymane falling off a
Greymane
low.
has a lot of trouble here. See the lockdown, and he's going to... Oh, he'll make it out.
Oh, he's getting out alive, but...
Or will he?
Oh.
Sonya says...
Just so close
no.
on that healing circle. Pigeon Stitches picking up the first blood here. And it's going to be really hard for Terds to fight into this. 1 player down, 20 to 20 skulls.
Yeah,
Looks like they're
especially with
backing
that
out.
Greymane. They've got some pretty low health targets with the Phoenix and with the Deckard with almost no mana. Jaina with very low mana. But Greymane is not going to get back in time. The first shrine is going to go over to Pigeon Stitches with a Mortar Punisher coming down mid.
Yeah, look at him launching John Cena. Here it comes.
And there he is.
Can't see me.
Does the John Cena. Okay, so it looks like they're going to just commit 4 to defend this. Try and take as little of a loss as they can. Looks like it might just be the first wall. And they'll save a tower. Meanwhile, we have Jaina in the bottom. Going ahead and just keeping them... They're now ahead by a full level in Soak.
Full level
So
for the
they're
Stitches.
slowly increasing that Soak lead for the moment.
And I do want to point out one kind of unique talent I just saw being picked up and used is Emerald, which is the 75% healing reduction for 4 seconds.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that can get some serious value, especially
not as surprising against the Ana.
Alexstrasza. Yes.
Or yeah, rather Alexstrasza.
Very projected ability. Her circle of healing. So if Deckard is paying attention, has that emerald charged up, throws it into the cube, it could be devastating.
And she's going full
Ooh.
build into abundance.
Deathchild Area finding himself getting caught out here as the Terds pick up a kill. And now they're going to be moving on, trying to get that level lead back.
Okay.
We've got a solo lane Deckard. Oh no, he's moving up.
Looks like we're gonna have maybe just a little show of force middle here. Both teams showing that they're not intimidated by the other just yet. Although the Terds are gonna want to work on that soak, as they're still about a full level behind.
Yeah, they really got to do their best.
The Pigeon Stitches is, I would say, rapidly approaching 10 right now.
They are rapidly approaching 10. It would be quite a bad situation for the Terds if they don't have the 10 before the next altar phase. But they're going to go ahead and try to take this bottom.
Before Terds have 9.
Yeah, and we're picking up this bottom camp here for the Terds. Are they? Is it going to be enough?
They'll have it.
They do scoop it up and get out
And
alive.
there's 10. So we've got ults are online here. Sonya is going to go with Wrath of the Berserker. Phoenix is holding. A nub with Cocoon again. Deckard with Lornado. Ooh. I am very excited to see some Lornado play here.
I'd wager that Deckard's a fan of Atlas WoW in chat with Lornado getting picked up. Let's see if he can do it justice.
Got Jaina grabbing the Water Elemental again. Phoenix to be determined.
Yeah, Phoenix still holding on to that. What is he? What's going through his head right now as a Phoenix player, Casey? What is he looking out for?
I'll tell you what. If it was me on Phoenix, I would be rapidly right-clicking. And in about 3 seconds, I'd realize where my team was, run away, and then by level 11, okay, he's at level 11. I'd say by just before 12, my team would be yelling at me to pick my talent.
Okay, let's see if that plays out.
That's how I play it.
He could be waiting for a snap pick Planet Cracker, or waiting to see what the Terds take.
Oh, I would,
And we do see, we see the Cleansing Flame coming out from Alexstrasza, Cursed Bullet on Greymane, and Tomb is what I really like to see on Leoric with an APOC and the jumping one for Lunara. Leaping Strike.
Lunara with the jumping one.
And this is going to be a really great team fight here. This is the moment in Heroes that I crave.
Okay.
Post 10, we got the objective up and what it's going to be.
Okay, Pigeon Stitches go ahead and has started the objective. Looks like they're working with the Phoenix and the Jaina, positioning pretty defensively, and they're just going to try and bait all those minions over to their side and safely clear them.
And here comes the Dragon Queen.
Let's start looking. Okay, Dragon is popped.
Oh, but a perfect
big salvo coming out from Phoenix.
And the web rack too,
is going to just barely live. Leo will fall. Greymane is in some trouble. He's used his stealth out. Blip you up again in time to make a run. He's gonna just square off
Sonya's
with the
awful low.
Squaring off with the Sonya.
And the Terds are getting wiped here, smeared.
Got a 3-for-1.
Was it a 3-for-1? Did we lose, or did Jaina just spawn, or?
I thought 3 went for the. Chat, clip that and let us know how many died. But cut out the part of us asking.
And here we go with the Pigeon Stitches picking up the next. This is a spicy play from Pigeon Stitches. They're delaying the cap. I love this move. This is a power play in my eyes. As they're going to try to pick up a camp to push along with this.
As my team Die for Vision would say, this is a clear display of them asserting dominance.
Dominance indeed.
That's all that play is.
They did secure that camp. Now will they come back up and push with it? We're about to find out.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how they play this.
There goes the John Cena. Sonya following up. Deckard with a big root. Will Diablo fall here? And
Diablo's going to be able to safely tank that and grab his last tap on that well.
Meanwhile, a nub going in with a
Cocoon is popped on Greymane. He's going to fall right out of that with the poison from Lunara.
But Greymane getting
not
blown
enough
up.
space. Oh, goodness. Goodbye, Karazim.
And that is free for nothing in favor of Pigeon Stitches. I love that play. Diving past, letting the objective tank the tower, and just going straight for the enemy team. Yeah. Especially with Leoric showing split in the middle lane.
They have a talent advantage.
Talent advantage.
That was the play to make there.
It's a rough day to be a Turd fan. I know myself. Terds are our sister team there. The Nexus Cats created them, put them together. So I don't like to see this. You hate to see it.
Getting a bit of a top shelf situation. For anyone in chat knows what that is.
Top shelf situation. Ooh, this is an interesting play as Sonya and Jaina drive Leo off of that camp.
Okay, John Cena asserting some dominance here. And he will fall. So, they're going to go ahead and lose the entire top lane. They're going to maintain their keep and their Moonwell, but that front wall is exposed now. So we'll be seeing some periodic catapults making their way down that lane.
Nothing gets me more excited than some periodic catapults and experience. And that was a huge value objective for Pigeon Stitches. Oh, meanwhile, oops. Sonya has picked up a kill on NRG.
A little 2-on-1 in the bot lane.
Still waiting for that big beefy Lornado play.
We've got Phoenix is going to go ahead and safely secure their top camp for Pigeon Stitches on the red team. Looks like we're just gonna see maybe just a little skirmish here mid, and just try to take down that last fort, and there it goes.
It does fall.
We're gonna go ahead and see 2 rows of periodic catapults now.
2 rows of periodics, that really gets me going. As the Pigeon Stitches are now up 2 forts.
My heart rate is elevated thinking about the periodic catapults.
Terds are going to need a Bless RNG to come back out of this.
Alright, so it looks like the Pigeon Stitches are just going to go ahead and safely secure 16, making this a 3-level lead. I'm going to have to think that they're going to pretty easily be able to push in on this fort here.
But it looks like they will back off.
And also, it looks like they did not take their top camp, or maybe they cleared it but didn't cap it. Get a...
Ooh.
What about the on the right?
Oh, it's just down to 1 minion.
Interesting.
Just taking a quick peek at some stats here. We do see Phoenix with 25k hero damage, followed by Sonya with 24k, and on the side of Nexus Terds, Leo, interestingly enough, is leading in hero damage with 14k.
Yeah, they've been Pigeon Stitch has been doing a very good job of really staying on top of that Greymane. When he's diving in, they're really not giving him any space.
And the Cocoon as well is getting some serious value.
Yeah.
Especially against that Dragon Queen too.
They're playing very well against the Greymane to protect their fairly squishy back 3. But with a Nub, with his Beetles, with Sonya, they have a lot of tools that they can try and keep their damage safe. Also the Deckard.
We've got Nexus Terds just clearing out the top camp and now moving into that middle camp, trying to get those pushed back before this next objective. They will not have 16, but they're going to have to fight it.
Yep.
They're going to need a big Entomb, Curse Bullet, APOC combo.
They're going to need the whole kit and caboodle.
I'd love to see some synergy between Entomb and APOC.
Absolutely. I'm still waiting for that big Lornado. Also, I see Jaina taking Icy Veins.
Oh yeah, Icy Veins is incredibly strong.
I'd like to see a big Icy Veins around here.
It's definitely a fun ability if you're a Jaina player out there.
So, yeah, now looking at this positioning here, Sonya and the Anub are doing a great job of keeping the Terds off this
but
point.
Sonya's falling awful
Sonya's
low. They're
trouble.
going in for a kill and they get it.
Okay.
Here comes the Dragon Queen.
Is out. Sonya's fallen. Greymane is back in.
Terds are pushing them out, controlling the center point. Diablo's getting
Diablo,
awful low.
Lots of trouble. The Nub is going to be taken by the APOC.
Phoenix looking to do some cleanup on Diablo.
Diablo will fall. Will we see Phoenix down? Nope, Phoenix was going to fall.
Phoenix is awful low. The poison damage he does end up going down. Energy is going to fall as well. And it's a 3 for 2.
2 for 3 to Pigeon Stitches. We've got all of our ults blown except for that Wrath of the Berserker is still online. And
that was a pretty good fight for Nexus Terds, but I don't think it was enough. And a little bit scrambled. A lot of different little skirmishes happening.
I think the APOC popped before the Entomb.
Okay.
Definitely did not do them any favors, because all he landed in the Entomb was the Anub, who was able to just burrow out, and that was both ults down.
I didn't really like the positioning from the 2 tanks coming out from Nexus Terds. They kind of left their... It ended up getting a kill from Sonya as she tried to push into that back line, but I don't think the tanks are really in position to protect their damage dealers.
After the dive on Sonya, they did get a little bit split through the point and then off below to the left and into the lane there. And once they were split...
But either way, Pigeon Stitches picking up another objective here, an Arcane Punisher.
Arcane Punisher. This is bad luck for the Terds to grab this Punisher at this point in the game.
If it's gonna be a keep, I'd say, unless the Terds pull something out here, maybe a big Entomb. We do have all the ults available.
Alex is missing hers. She'll be up in 10.
Diablo's getting awful low here. Healing Circle's not going to be enough.
Big combo from the Anub and the John Cena. APOC will go out.
Anub, a great hero right now in the meta and also on this map as he can follow up with that.
Is going to fall right out of the cocoon. This is going to be the GG.
Here's the Lornado we've been craving.
Great to see a Lornado. Something about those fascinating tails that just gets me every time.
Just can't help but stay a while and listen. And the GGs are flying, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to conclude this series here with a 2-0 victory for Pigeon Stitches. They were looking pretty strong. Yeah,
the Pigeon Stitches looked pretty well practiced. I thought their positioning was good. Their macro seemed, I mean, that second game was certainly far superior as they got that half level lead, I think around 5 and 6, and they just slowly grew it to 1 level, level and a half, 2 levels, and going into that last keep, they were 19 to 16. Quickly here, let's take a look at some of these stats to maybe shed some insight on what happened. Leoric did end up soaking a lot of experience, which is quite nice, but really, they Terds kind of fell very far behind in XP, and couldn't really seem to recover after that. Yeah, Leo's experience was nice, but if you look at the rest of the Terds, 3 of them were out-soaked by the least soak on Stitches, which I think is and 15 kills to 4. What happened here? So they did get quite a bit of experience from those kills. Yeah, I would have liked to see their combo played a little different from the Terds. But if anything, I think this replay will be good for them to just look at where they're missing soak and look for ways they can improve their macro and see where they lost what and why, what they were gaining as they lost it, to see, okay, what was worth it to lose or what wasn't. Let's see if we can't get a member from the winning side here, Pigeon Stitches, in for an interview. And also, let's come up with some questions. Yeah, chat, hit us with any questions you got. Yeah, that would be greatly appreciated. I don't have anything. We're just going to kind of wing this interview out. But if you guys have any questions... Ooh, Atlas. Big fan of the Lornado kill. I have missed my opportunity here. Let's Colby McWolbies. I feel like the Terds just got outplayed on a different level. Yeah, I think they were outplayed. As I said before, I would have liked to see the Entomb dropped first and then followed up with the Apocalypse. Yeah, the synergy definitely wasn't there between the alts. That's an easy fix for next time. Yeah, as Casey and I, we're both players in NGS. I'm in Division D East, and he's actually in Division B. So I think we both really know the value. Even though you don't like to see losing, it's a really nice kind of wake-up call or a humbling moment where you can really find out how to improve, because you can learn the most from your mistakes. Yeah. As I was saying, I just played a Powers of Doom team league before we hopped on here and saw the first match, and the team we played is actually, I think, 3/5 of a team that we played Powers of Doom on in our last NGS match, where we got wrecked. I would say worse than any game we saw today. Yeah, it's I know the feeling of being stomped on towers. It's not a great one. That map is can be quite brutal. Yeah, but you know, we looked at the replays, we saw what we did wrong, and then we made some changes in the team league practice today, and we were able to take the game. And I'm just kind of waiting to hear back from Black and Avian here. He does thank me for casting, so he is available. I'm just trying to see if we can get a hold of a member for an interview. Are you guys sitting in the same room? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Are we? Doesn't quite work. But yes, we are. But yeah, what a series for Pigeon Stitches. See. So Atlas is, I like the Atlas question. Wants to if they were, what was up with the Alarak pick first game, if they any reason, or they're just gonna take him regardless. Some questions about the Rainer bands. For Stitches, did they really scout the other team play? Oh, for Pigeon Stitches, they had to seem to have a big edge. Okay. How they felt about Deckard instead of Anna into the Alex. Yeah, it's definitely interesting seeing Deckard picked up. I wonder if it is because of that Emeralds. Yeah, I mean that's he does have that option to Anna with get a similar effect as Anna, but Anna can do that without a talent into it. Although you can talent into it to make it stronger. And the W talents on Anna are especially strong right now, so it could be just a not being comfortable on that hero. She is have a little bit higher of a skill cap. But yeah,
I don't know if we're gonna get this interview. We're still kind of hanging out here, talking some post game.
Yeah, see what. Still no response on there. Is there?
Nothing yet here.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah,
Either
thank
way,
you guys all for watching.
Hope you had a good time. If you're not already following and you liked the content here, please make sure to smash that follow button. Definitely helps me out.
Smash that like button. Smash that follow button.
Smash it away.
Maybe gift a tier 1 subscription to a friend. Take a page out of Atlas book. And yeah, Mark is doing a really good job to increase the quality of his stream. He's a Twitch affiliate now.
Oh yeah.
And what's your subscriber goal?
I actually have a subscriber goal. If we just pop real quick in game, how about I press the right button and we look at my current loot boxes. I'm sitting around 90 unopened loot boxes.
You know, you want to see that.
Yeah, no one likes to see this.
He's got some throwback toy chests too.
26 toy chests. I'm kind of sitting on for a rainy day here, or if I hit my subscriber goal.
You could watch him open those.
You could watch me open this.
Slamming that spacebar all day.
I don't currently have that up here, so I can't say how close I am, but I'm looking to get around 30 subscribers, and I will go through and fiend these loot boxes open.
What's your stream schedule right now?
My stream schedule right now is a little bit it's a little bit up in the air. I tend to stream around 1 p.m. anywhere from 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. And I also sometimes do more like 6 o'clock evening streams on weekdays. But yeah, I'll be updating my panel soon here with once I kind of get more of a stable schedule. But I'm usually on every weekday.
Yeah, so lots of stuff for you guys to check out. I think he runs a podcast.
Oh yeah, we do a little Amiibo tournament podcast over on Follow Pagoose's channel. A really good friend of mine. I can shout him out. If you guys are into Smash Bros, that's a ton of fun. I don't have my bot connected, so that's not gonna work.
Whoops.
But either way.
So like I said, Mark's making a lot of upgrades to his stream. He's gonna get the bots in line and get those shout outs running proper.
It looks like probably no interview here, so we're gonna see.
Try and grab somebody from the Terds.
I could look to scoop a turd. I was also thinking about checking out. Maybe we can find another NGS. Maybe we can find another NGS caster and do a raid on them, so you guys can continue to enjoy this awesome amateur scene.
Atlas is asking if you want 30 more or 30 total.
Oh, it's 30 total.
It's 30 total.
It's 30 total. I think I was around 19. Anywhere from 15 to 19 last I checked. But once I get back to my old overlays, I can bring that up. But yeah, thank you so much for your support. Casey's absolutely not drinking a beer. And let's see if I can find someone from NGS to do a raid on here. Or Turd, if you're still around and you know of any other NGS streamers that are currently live right now, that would help me out a ton. We can, is it frowned upon to raid the official NGS channel? Let's do that. It's the, every Thursday night, there's a highlighted match, the Thursday night showdown.
So we're going to see Lurk Patrol versus the ginormous Jaggers.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and raid.
Pittsburgh team there, maybe. Colby McWolby would like to hear from the Terds, I think is what he's referencing there, but might be a little too late at this point.
Yeah, I don't know if we quite have time for that. I'm not sure if...
Alright, sorry chat. Tune in next time for an interview.
Oh, actually,
wait a second.
Last minute.
Wait a second. Black and Avian.
We do have a response.
He had to take a quick bio break, and he just ran back to his computer.
So, do you have those questions already there?
Yeah, if we can go ahead and just pull up the chat on the,
of course,
top. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and okay,
Hello?
we can start right there. Okay, so
hold on.
Guys.
Hey, Black Avian, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Not bad, man. Not bad. Yeah, so we got a couple questions for you from let's do just one second here. A little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah, no problem.
Not gonna be easy for me to switch.
Okay, you can just do it from there.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm unable to hear his answers. I don't know if the stream is gonna be able to hear his answers either.
Nope, stream can hear his answers. So
Okay,
yeah, we had some questions. We had some questions about the Alarak pickup in game 1. Is that a hero you guys typically run, or?
Yeah. Fox is really good on Alarak, and we normally run him. If not always, we run him when Fox feels that the time is right.
Okay. Yeah, and how are you guys feeling right now? That was a pretty nice performance. You got a 2-0, so scooping up some big points there. How did you feel in that game going against the Terds?
Normally me and my team approach every game, as the same. I don't like to look at it as really their match history in terms of win or losses. We look at, when we do our scouting, we look to see who they play, how well they play those heroes, and go from there. So we go into every match hoping to win and feeling confident about our scouting.
Nice.
Cool, very
I
nice.
like it. Curious about the Rainer and the Johanna ban. Was that pure scouting, or those targeted bans, or was there something that those heroes could do that you didn't want with what you were planning to run?
The Johanna was definitely something we decided to target ban out. And as for the Rainer, it was just kind of like that ban of anyone can play Rainer, and we just don't like dealing with it.
Right, absolutely.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And then in that second game there, we did see the Deckard Kane picked up. And I did kind of notice that you took that Emerald talent. Was that a comfort pick for your support player? Or is there a reason that you guys didn't go with Ana? Of course, it's going to be good to cancel out that healing from Alexstrasza, but...
Yeah, so we originally didn't want to go Deckard. We wanted to go Malfurion with Strangling Roots. But when the time came, our healer decided that she wanted to, play Deckard, and pick up Emerald was completely just a choice she decided to make to cancel out those dragon heals.
Yeah, fair enough. Of course, meta heroes aren't always the strongest. You gotta be confident, and if there's a comfort pick or a hero that has a talent that can do the same thing, definitely a great choice there.
Yeah, I like that call by you guys a lot, to go with just the, if not necessarily a comfort pick, just one that you felt stronger with that could give you the same effect, but perhaps you could play a little more effectively.
Yeah, and Casey, do you have any other questions while we got them here?
Let's see. There was a few things. Actually, I'm blanking.
Alrighty, well,
I just want to say, huge High Lord fan, was super excited to see him get played, and then felt satisfied to see him first banned. It was a good feeling for the High Lord.
Yes, such a nice feeling, I imagine. Getting that respect ban on Alarak.
I know, we always appreciate the respect ban, and Fox always gets annoyed.
Yeah, he played it well.
All right, well, Black and Avian, I will give you the floor for any shoutouts you may have, and congratulations on your 2-0.
So yeah, I would love to shout out my team, Slava, Killer, Def, and Fox. I'd also like to shout out the one member of our team that wasn't in the match today, Shives. But yeah, beyond that, no.
All right, well, thank you so much. That was a pleasure to cast. And congratulations
Thank
again.
You. Yeah, those were great games, guys. Very exciting to watch.
All right, yeah. You guys have a good one, and I always enjoy having casters like y'all coming down to the lower divisions.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Avian.
All right. Have a good
night.
All right, and just like that, we got our interview in. And we had that little adorable moment where we're huddling around my headphones.
Yep, we had some, again, newbie caster issues where we decided...
In the future, I would have you connect into this Discord channel as well, because if I unplug this headphone, I'd have to switch my thing to speakers, and then there might be feedback. But yeah.
I just do what Mark tells me.
That is gonna conclude the stream for tonight, and thank you guys once again.
Thanks guys for watching. Everybody on Die for Vision, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate the subs, the bits.
Yes, that was
And,
very generous of you. Thank you so
Alarak,
much.
or, Alice, you got to see your Alarak and your Deckard. Luke, you got to see that Sonya. And Leo got to see Team Thick Thighs.
And yeah, we're going to kick it over to the official Nexus Gaming Series Twitch channel, where they are hosting the Thursday Night Showdown, which is a weekly thing where they kind of highlight one match. And it's Lurk Patrol and Ginormous Jaggers in Division C.
And last thing I'd like to say is, if it's cool with Mark, I'm going to try to grab a game or two using his computer, since mine is dead. If anybody from chat wants to join up, you can @ me.
Yes, at Casey for a HOTS game or two after the stream. And yeah, here we go over to the Nexus Gaming Series channel.
Go Valkyrie.
Okay, watching it. And